Hello, Physics students. Welcome to Math 6 class, and this is Miss Claire. Let's continue our lesson for Chapter 5, Addition and Subtraction. In this video, you will learn Lesson 3, Add Decimals, and Lesson 4, Subtract Decimals. Okay, Physics, are you ready to learn these lessons? Come on, let's get started. The learning outcome for this lesson is to estimate and add numbers with the same or different number of decimal places. So are you familiar with adding decimals and subtracting decimals? I have here pictures of fruits. The amount of sugar in each fruit is shown. Mango has 14.89 grams of sugar. Apricot has 9.391 grams. Peach, 8.792 grams. A bunch of blueberries is 7.39 grams. Pineapple is 11.99 grams. And a bunch of grapes, 6.236 grams. Has ate the mango and a bunch of blueberries. So how much sugar did you take in altogether? During our class, let's add the amount of sugar, mango, and for mango and blueberries. How about this one? His father can take at most 20 grams of sugar every day. So which of these fruit his father can take in at least or at most 20 grams of sugar? Can he eat the apricot and the pineapple on the same time? Do you agree? Okay, so during our class, let's add, or you can try to add the amount of sugar for apricot and the pineapple, and let's discuss your answer during our class. Let's continue. Let's continue. Let's try to find the total mass of these fruits. We have a watermelon. The mass is 2.38 kilogram, and a bunch of grapes. The mass is 0.525 kilogram. Before adding these two fruits, we can estimate their mass by rounding to the nearest whole number. 2.38 is equal to 2 if we round it. 0.525 is equal to 1 if we round to the nearest whole number. So 2 plus 1 is equal to 3. Therefore, the total mass of these two fruits is about or near to 3 kilograms. So if we add the numbers or decimal numbers, children, we have to put them in a column. Make sure that the decimal points are aligned in one column. Then when we add the numbers, we will add the smallest place value first, and that is thousands. We put a 0 here for 2.38. If we put a 0 in the thousands place, it does not change the value of the number. That is still 2.38. So we add 0 plus 5,000 is equal to 5,000. After adding the thousands, let's move to the left, and that is the hundreds place. Let's add the hundreds. So we have here, we have 800s plus 200s. We are going to regroup. We have already here 10 hundreds. 10 hundreds is equal to 1/10. So 1/10 now, so our hundreds becomes 0. And we regroup 1/10 to the tens place. After adding the hundreds, let's move to the next place value, and that is tens. So we regroup the 1, so we have 1/10 plus 3/10 plus 5/10, and that is equal to 9/10. After adding the tens, we have now our decimal point, and we will add the last place value, and that is ones. So 2 plus 0 equals 2. So 2.38 plus 0.525 equals 2.905. So the total mass of the two fruits is 2.905 kilogram. So that's how to add numbers with decimal with different decimal places. I have here another problem. Let's try to find the distance between the two cities. What is this distance between city A and city D? So city A is here, city D is there. Take a look. Estimate before adding. 100 plus 200 plus 100 equals 400. So the distance between these two cities is about 400 kilometers. Because city A to city B is 88.65, it's near to 100. Next, city B to city C is 205, it's near to 200. Then 110.578 is near to 100 kilometers. So the distance between this city A here to city D is about 400 kilometers. Now let's try to find out. So we have 88.65 plus 205.4, then 110.578. Remember, children, we can add 0 for the place value. Does not change the value of a number. If we add, we start from the smallest place value, and that is 1,000. So 0 plus 0 plus 8 is 8,000. 5 plus 0 plus 7,000 is, that is 12 hundreds. I mean, so 500s plus 700s is 1200s. We can regroup the 10 hundreds into 110. So we have 1 here, we have 2 remaining hundreds. 1 tens now plus 6 tens plus 4 tens and plus 5 tens equals 15 tens. The 10 tens we can regroup into 1, and we have 6 tens here for the remaining tens. Now we have the ones. We have 1 plus 8 plus 5, that is equals to 14. We regroup the 10. Then let's add the 10. 1 plus 8 plus 1, or 10 plus 80 plus 10 is 100. So let's regroup that into hundreds, and that is 100. 100 plus 200 plus 100 is 400. So the distance between city A and D and city D is 404.628 kilometers. It's correct, right, that the estimated distance between the two cities is about 400 kilometers. Okay. Let's move on. Let's study lesson D to subtract decimals. The learning outcome for this lesson is to estimate and subtract numbers with the same or different number of decimal places. I still have this picture. Now, I have this problem. Kaz's grandma can take at most 40.49 grams of sugar in a week. She had taken in 34.25 grams of sugar. So what fruit can she eat so that she will not exceed the recommended amount of sugar intake? So P6, if you know the answers, you can give that, or you can share that during our class. I have here, okay, how about this one? Estimate and calculate how much more sugar the mango has than the peach. So you can use a place value chart, or you can subtract them manually. Okay, I have here a problem. How much more the desktop computer weighs? So I have here a desktop and a laptop. So how much more does the desktop computer weigh than the laptop computer? Subtract 1.524 kilogram from 5.715 kilogram. So when we subtract, we will start from the thousands. So 5,000 minus 4 is 1,000. After that, let's subtract that hundreds. Our hundreds is only 1, so we will regroup the 7. It will become now 6 tenths. The 1/10, it will be added to our hundreds. 1/10 is equal to 10 hundreds. So therefore, we will have now 11 hundreds. 11 hundredths minus 2 hundredths is 9. So we have 6 tenths now. Let's subtract it by 5 tenths. So the answer is 1 tenth. After that, after we subtract the tenths, we will subtract the ones. So 5 minus 1 is 4. So therefore, the desktop computer weighs 4.191 kilogram more than the laptop computer. So it's correct with our estimation earlier, which is 4 kilogram. Now I have here a problem. Another problem. In a contest, Shelley scored 84.75 points. Stanley scored 71.636 points. So how many fewer points did Stanley score than Shelley? So to subtract, we write 84.75 on the top of 71.636. Again, we can put 0 here. So since this is 0, we will regroup the 500s. It will become 4. There's 1, and our thousands becomes 10. So 10 minus 6 is 4. Our hundreds becomes 4. So 4 minus 3 is 100. Our 7 tenths minus 6 tenths is 1 tenth. And our ones, so 4 minus 1 is 3. And we have our tenths, which is 80. So 80 minus 70 is 10. So Stanley scored 13.114 fewer points than Shelley. So again, P6, this is how to subtract decimals. It's just the same with addition. Arrange or write the numbers in a column. Make sure that the decimal points of the numbers are aligned. We will start subtracting or adding at the right side or the smallest place value. Putting zeros also in the thousands or in hundreds does not change the value of a number. Take note. I have here a problem, children. Please answer this. Box A has a mass of 1.275 kilogram. Box B is 0.25 kilogram heavier than box A. Box C is 10 times as heavy as box B. Now the question here is what is the total mass of the 3 boxes? Please compute this and write your answers in the Google Classroom for my question. Okay, P6, good luck. Okay, P6, that's all about adding and subtracting decimals. I will discuss more about this lesson during our class. Thank you for watching, and I hope that you learned a lot in this video. Always remember to stay safe and healthy. God bless everybody, and have a great day.